Hello and welcome to the first edition of Hawkhs News with me, Ronnie Risk.
And me, Hilda Hazard. Our reporter, Claude Control, will be providing information and training reports on legislation and compliance for small to medium enterprises from next month.
If there is any topic you'd like to see featured in these reports, please let us know via our contacts page, which can be found on our website, www.hawkhs.com.
And now for a roundup of this month's regional health and safety headlines in the northeast.
2 firms have been fined after a brick archway weighing 2 tons collapsed and injured 2 workers during a major refurbishment project. Both joiners were shoring up the arch after it became unstable due to the removal of some masonry on one of the support pillars. One fractured his foot and the other injured his back. The health and safety executive prosecuted the contractors for the project and also the designers after an investigation into the collapse identified safety failings. The court was told that the removal of the masonry caused the arch to become unstable as the pillar acted as a buttress. The condition of the arch was brought to the attention of the site foreman, who instructed the 2 joiners to shore it up. They devised a plan of work between them, but it was not reviewed to check it was a safe method of working.
And elsewhere in the northeast, a construction firm has been fined for safety failings after an agency worker suffered serious arm injuries in a fall whilst working on a County Durham residential home. The agency worker has been left unable to resume his work as a joiner after sustaining the injuries after falling 2.5 metres from a wall. The worker has since had 2 operations to rebuild his elbow with the insertion of a titanium hinge. He has been told by doctors that he is unlikely to resume his job because he does not have full function of his arm as a result of the injuries and reconstructive surgery. An investigation by the HSE found that the measures in place to prevent the fall were wholly insufficient. It identified that the firm's planned system of work required a crane to be used to lift, hold and support the trusses whilst they were temporarily fitted into place. However, on the day of the incident there was no crane on site and the gang of joiners were allowed to install the roof trusses manually instead. The investigation concluded that if a crane had have been used, it is highly unlikely that the roof truss would have fallen or slipped.
Also in the August edition, a Sunderland firm has been fined for failing to hold statutory insurance that enables employees to claim compensation should they be injured at work. An investigation was carried out with the health and safety executive following information received suggesting the firm was uninsured. This breached Section 1 of the Employers' Liability Compulsory Insurance Act 1969, as well as being part of a legal requirement. Employers' liability insurance offers important protection for employees and employers alike. Failure to have such insurance could leave any employee who suffers injury, ill health because of their work unable to gain compensation for their suffering.
And that concludes our August edition. Goodbye from him.
And goodbye from her.